Hey guys, what's up? I'm Red Theorist. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to set up the thermonuclear energy reactor in Computer Core Apollo. This is one of the three possible systems to use. I'd say it's probably the most complex to set up. I'm going to run through it for you guys today. So for this one, you are definitely going to need a maintenance flashlight. So yeah, recommend being on the maintenance team again. We're pretty much going the same way as to access all the others. So we go down here through this airlock, except on the other side of this door, we're not going to go down to the main facility. We're going to go through one of the big blast doors on the other side. I did mention that in my tutorial for the central reactor core. But yeah, obviously I will show you once we're there. Now we'll head through this airlock. So, this, called the Thermonuclear Energy Reactor, does probably take a fair bit more maintenance. So, I'd say it's like a good balance between the central reactor core and the diesel generators, in that it's quite difficult to set up. And it does need to be regularly refueled. Not too regularly, though. Yeah. So it doesn't run forever on its own power. But it does last quite a long time. So instead of going down here, we're just going to come to this door here. You can see we've got the thermonuclear energy reactor through here. We want to get this key into the lock and turn it so the door is unlocked, and then hit the door control.
Science personnel.
Then this is going to open.
Anomalous materials test lab.
And then do the same on this side. I'm just going to lock it again, just, you know, for the sake of it. So these are the fuel cells that we use for the reactor, but I am not going to get those just yet because there are a couple things we need to do first. So you come right across this room to this door here. This is where the reactor is. There are a couple things we need to do to start it up, because as you can see, it's completely pitch black in here right now. So I'm going to get this flashlight on. We want to come right down to the back of here and go through this door. This is going to lead us up to the second level, where we can go to the electricity room. So in here we have the generator, which we are just going to crank this handle 3 times. And then hit this on button. And there we go. We're powered up. And then you need to hit your maintenance key card into this to open up the systems. And we need to crank all of these. And they will take a little while to engage. They'll just cycle through all the outputs. And we are online. Wonderful. I'm just going to close that back up again, just so all of my 0 friends can not mess with it. And then we're going to head back downstairs.
Report to Tactical Operations Center.
And then go out into the room where the fuel cells were. As you can see, all the lights are now on down here, so that is helpful. We don't need the flashlight anymore. We're going to grab one of these fuel cells and then head over here. Stick this in, and we're going to have to do that 3 times. On the 3rd time, I am going to close this door just in case the reactor overloads in any way. There we go. Yeah, so it is quite unclear in the manual what to do on this, but there are also instructions on the wall in the control room as well. There There you go. I'm just going to lock this door. And get this last fuel cell in. Those are all now ready. And we're just going to flick all of these levers. And the fuel cells will just go into their whatever those are. I don't know really. And then once that is done, we can hit each of these buttons and then it starts fueling the reactor. That's all we need to do downstairs, because the reactor is sort of getting fueled now. In this room is something called the 5th fuse. I honestly have no idea what this is supposed to do. This key card here, it doesn't accept my key card, so I can't mess with this in any way. I think it might just be a devs only thing, but I hope it will become available for use later on. Yeah, these can't be used either. So I'm going to close that down, and then so the fuel is now being fueled. So we can head through and back upstairs to the control room. So this is where you turn the reactor on and stuff. So this is like all the instructions and stuff. It has these codes here, but you don't actually need the codes because it just puts them in automatically, basically. So yeah, you're just gonna want to come down here first to the director's room, and then hit this keyboard. It will enter the startup code automatically, and then you can go back to the control room, and we'll take the reactor out of maintenance mode by hitting this button. So that means we now can't access any of the controls down there that we just used, and then hit the reactor driver button. The driver will come out of the floor, and then we just need to put the key card in here, hit that, and then pull this lever, and the reactor should start up. Yep, lovely. And that is how the reactor works. If you want to shut it down, you just got to go back to the director's office and hit the buttons and stuff again. The fuel capacity is gonna be good. Yeah, so I'll just show you quickly how to shut it back down. So the fuel is going to last quite a long time on that, but if you want to shut it back down, you just come back in here, click the keyboard again. Again, it is going to enter the shutdown code without prompts from you. You're going to head back into here, hit the reactor driver button again, and then it will come out of the floor again, and just insert the key card, hit the lock, pull the lever, and the reactor will shut down. Hopefully. Yeah. And once it's run out of fuel, you can then just refuel it and start it back up again if you need to. But yeah, that is how the thermonuclear reactor works. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.